Quality and safety management. Today we will be continuing with the module 3. So today we will be discussing about the fault tree analysis. So what is mean by a fault tree analysis? It is a system safety analysis technique. So this is for safety purpose. So to avoid the accidents we are keeping the system. So this is a system safety analysis technique. Studies the interaction of components in a system. Macroscopic in principle, studies characteristics of system elements similar to computer logic but distinctive. Bell Laboratories. So we will be studying in detail about fault tree analysis. So where does fault tree analysis applications come? Used for spacecraft projects, adopted in safety system analysis, used for identification of failure characteristics in a system, used to calculate failure event probabilities, used in accident investigation, and used for detailed hazard analysis. So the main application is it is used in the accident investigation and it is used for detailed hazard analysis. So what is the methodology for the fault tree analysis? Methodology is analyze failure rate of components. That is the first thing. Analyze from predetermined undesired event. Knowledge and imagination. Starts with undesired occurrence, tracks possible events leading to unwanted happening. A network is developed with standard symbols which look like a tree structure. So I'll show some examples here and I'll show the network and you will be clear with the fault tree analysis. In the fault tree analysis methodology, we are using AND and OR logic gates. Appropriate numeric values are also given in this. So fault tree analysis basic symbol. You can see that AND gate is there, OR gate is there, rectangle is there, circle is there. In the AND gate, output exists only if all input exist. In the OR gate, output exists if any one input exists. Rectangle, fault event usually resulting from more basic fault event. Circle means primary failure. So here you can see the fault tree analysis logic usage. Fault tree analysis, example the fire triangle. So the fire, you can see the fire here and we had provided a AND gate here. So what does mean by the AND gate? Output exists only if all input exists. If the inputs, all inputs are there, then only the output will be there. So here we can see the fire is the input. So input is already there and we had provided an AND gate. So from the AND gate, output also exists. What is the output coming there? One is fuel is generated from the fire, oxygen is generated from the fire, ignition is generated from the fire. So from the fuel, we had given an OR gate. What is mean by OR gate? Output exists if any one input exists. Only one input is required. If one input is there also, output will come. But in the case of AND, if how many inputs are there, all the inputs should be there, then only output will come. So here in the case of AND, we have only one input that is called as fire. That's why we receive the output as fuel, oxygen and ignition. And in the case of OR, we have only one input and it is mentioned as or any one input is required to get an output. There is no need of more than one input here. So we are getting the output. In the case of oxygen, circle, that is a primary failure. So it is shown as primary failure. And next also OR gate. So any one input is there, then output is coming. So this is what the fault tree analysis. So here you can see in the fault tree analysis there are some values are also mentioned. So in the fuel, OR gate came 0.1, 0.02, 0.09. In the oxygen 1 is there, ignition 0.2, 0.05, 0.1. So we had received the output. So the probability also mentioned here, quantification of fault trees, that is probability scale. 1 in 10 means it is frequent, 1 in 100 means probable. So like that it has been given clearly. Basic definition. What does mean by an accident? It is called accident means an event occurring by chance or from unknown causes. So it is a from an unknown cause it is coming. So it is a event occurring by chance or unknown causes, that is known as accident. What does mean by a hazard? A hazard is anything with potential to cause harm. So it may cause harm to the people, that is known as hazard. Risk. Risk is the livelihood that the harm from the hazard is realized. So we are realizing the chance that the harm from the hazard is realized. In general, risk is a combination of the severity of harm and the livelihood that the harm will occur. Safe. Protected against hazard, that is mean by safe, or and safety means elimination of hazard. So there are two words, safe and safety. Safe means protected against the hazard. Safety means the elimination of hazards. Safety management means the accomplishment of safety through others. So there will be management will be there, different people will be there. We have to accomplish the safety through others. So finally, the fault tree analysis. The conclusion of the fault tree analysis. It is not a solution for all hazard control problem, but it is a powerful tool to make critical control decision. For example, the fault tree analysis, one example is if we are having smoke in the houses, we will keep fire extinguisher. So when the smoke is coming up to the machine, so the machine will recognize that smoke has been generated. So suddenly what will happen? The alarm will ring. That is the first thing, or else it will sprinkle some water. If fire or the heat is generated, the fire alarm will be raised. Also the water will be sprinkled from the fire alarms. So that is made by fault tree analysis method. Using the AND OR gates, it has been maintained. So when the input, that is smoke or high temperature of fire, has been raised, it has been analyzed as the input, and output will be given as alarm, or it will be given as the water sprinkler. So that is made of fault tree analysis. I had explained you with one example. So I hope you are clear with the fault tree analysis. Thank you everyone. We will see in the next class with another topic.